ZepBound had me paying for sins, okay, for the past couple days. Okay, let's run this back, all right? So, July 4th, happy and giddy, threw a video up there of my ZepBound injection day, okay? Injected in my thigh, which was a change from injecting in my abdomen area, which is what I usually do. So I did that and I felt fine. This was an afternoon. I was ready to, enjoy the 4th and do all the things. I was looking cute. And I was just feeling good. Y'all seen the video. That came to an end. Had to be about a couple hours later. It came to an end. I ate, and I was eating for the very first time. I ate clean what I typically ate, and it was fiber filled. And then not too long after that, I believe I had some cereal. I think I ate the foods too close in proximity together without leaving enough time for it to fully digest, because taking GLP-1 ZepBound, there is going to be a slow down in the gastrointestinal system, so the food is going to hang out longer, and that's what it did. And unfortunately, it triggered a whole heap of GI issues. Let me tell you, number one, from the gate, before I even started eating, I was sulfur belching, okay? Talking about every 15 minutes. I'm like, this is the second once a month injection, okay? I injected in June and I injected in July. June, I had light side effects. I had fatigue, but the burping was minimal. The burping was out of control this time, and it was sulfury. I tasted each belch, and I had gas coming out the other end, okay? And then I had stomach cramping, which started to concern me because I thought it was a little pancreatic activity going on. And I had nausea. And that lasted for 2 days. To the point where I couldn't do nothing but really just low-key hang around the house, lay down, sit down periodically, because the nausea kept coming into play. Y'all excuse the background. That's the window now. That's the window. I just was so not expecting this. I was completely not expecting to be hit with all the side effects, it seemed, at once. I was just fine last month on a 5 milligram with it in my stomach. I was still able to eat my similar pattern, right? And still get a little itis and not be, having GI situations. I take the injection same day. I eat something on the lines of what I usually eat, but then I eat just a little bit more within a closer time frame from what I just ate. And then apparently ZepBound was like, no, and cut it out, and that was a wrap. And I entered into very uncomfortable feeling situations. Is that at my fault? Yes, because I messed around and found out. Y'all. Knowing I should have waited a little longer between the period from eating to eat that bowl of cereal. And as I was feeling full, I should have stopped and not finish off my cereal just because it was good. We all had them times. I wanted to finish my bowl of cereal because it was popping. And I was popping really at that toilet. Oh my gosh. So, what does this say about GLP-1 ZepBound? Coming back to it after over a year, injecting once a month, and still getting a strong dose of these side effects. This leads me to further corroborate that video I had about these side effects are unpredictable. Absolutely, they are unpredictable. You may be able to predict them at times, but they can come out of nowhere. And I'm telling you, it came out of nowhere initially before I even re-injected. When I had that video about side effects coming out of nowhere. I was at the end of my June injection. I was at the end of the month. I injected once. And then all of a sudden I started feeling all this fatigue and everything and nausea. And I'm thinking it was associated with the protein shakes that I've been inhaling every day, you know? So I'm thinking that has something to do with it, an impossible trigger. And then here come Mr. July 4th when it's time to re-inject, redose. I got the dose for real. I feel much better now, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. And that is not something I want to look forward to experiencing on a regular basis just for freaking maintenance. So I'm like, how can I kind of fix this? I think it was me jabbing in my thigh. I jabbed ZepBound in my thigh for the first time. I've only jabbed tirzepatide compound in my thigh, 5 units for the first time a long way back. And I did have side effects from that. And I sound the alarm with the video because I was shocked that I only had 5 units of the tirzepatide compound, put it in my thigh, and it just set off a whole wave of side effects. And that's what happened again. But I didn't think that would happen with ZepBound. But look, ZepBound is stronger, honey. And I feel the effect of Zep. Even going to the end of the week, yo, this stuff is stronger, you know, for real. I pretty much thought like my tirzepatide compound was strong because it really had its hits, honey. 7.5 really put me, okay? But it's not stronger than ZepBound, I'm telling you, in my opinion. Y'all, you know, this love-hate relationship with GLP-1. Love it when everything's going well and it's smooth. I'm feeling good, feeling great, feeling confident, feeling powerful, feeling strong from the strength training, you know. Hate relationship comes into play when side effects come into play. When I get sick, it's nausea, it's pancreatic activity, it's, you know, other than that, we could just be smooth sailing, for real. But, yo, that's that, and as a result of that, I have not eaten all day. I mean, typically, that's what I do anyway. I don't really eat all day. I wait until I get home, but, you know, I have some type of appetite to eat. I don't have an appetite right now. ZepBound appetite suppression is in full force. And this is the 7th. I did it on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Yep. It's like the 4th day. It's in full force. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Yep. and it's still going strong. And I usually still feel it going into the second week too. So I guess depending on body absorption levels, to each his own, a once a month injection at the right dose can do the trick. It can definitely do the trick. Now, in my case, if there's ever opportunity where I feel like something is not strong enough, then I would titrate up a dose but still remain once a month. Like, I would titrate up to 7.5 and still remain dosing it once a month. But I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I hope I don't have to do that. Because 7.5 is that ball. As Ray Charles would say, that's that ball. Okay. 7.5 put me out. Okay, I was on a conference. I was in Denver. Okay. I was traveling solo. I was living my best life. Sick. Getting off of that plane. Landing. I was in the bathroom early. As it landed, they were ready to call somebody on me because I wouldn't sit down. I felt like I was about to pass out. I had to head to the bathroom real quick so I don't embarrass myself. If I fall out, let me fall out in there. You know, that be my emergency thinking, okay? I tore that bathroom up, threw up, got myself together, and you know, deboarded the flight. It had landed. I said, thank God I made it safe in here. But I'm like, yo, that 7.5 was serious. And the rest of my Denver trip in Colorado was so tainted. It was just so tainted. I definitely couldn't enjoy the way I wanted to. Granted, I had other things I had to tap into professionally, which made things a little difficult as well, feeling completely lethargic and nauseous. It just was not good, y'all. I mean, that entire trip, I ate a little bit. I got to squeeze in little pockets of little tasty doodads. I picked up empanadas from one of their shops. They have great eateries. They have great restaurants and all that, but I really could not tap in because I was sick. In and out. Borderline nausea coming in and out. 1 minute it subsided and I'm cool. I think I'm good. Next minute here comes. It's triggering again. And I'm walking around with a ginger ale. My life on GLP-1 to get to a manageable weight, y'all. What we go through and how we try to figure out how to counter it and work around it. Sometimes there's no way to just work around it. You just got to go with it, honey. So, where am I at now? Hoping to go make me a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm definitely eating me one of my special cup bowl of ramen. I really want that broth. I really just want my special type of ramen and a grilled cheese. I really do. Something basic. I'm not pushing fiber. I'm not pushing nothing. I'm just eating a cup noodles and a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay? And it should process well. Hopefully. Y'all, I still love you, ZepBound, but you gotta get it together. We gotta figure this out. I thought I figured this out. Within me. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Be real. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Be real.